Okay. And I'm also gonna make a video on Nikki Loves Dogs, and I'm gonna do that one in German because I think there is that has an extra that has a specific, just the language has a specific door for me to go into that feeling, to go into that emotion, and to be right in that with my family together, not above, not beyond, not from some safe tower or something or boat, but right there with them, with that painful language that as soon as I moved to LA, I used English as an escape mechanism, actually. That's how my brain works. It has always worked that way. I escape with all kinds of things, but the thing that I could not escape with my whole life was denial. I didn't have the ability, I didn't have that tool available. I didn't have the tool to disconnect. This is seen by the majority of humans as a disability. You can go on disability for that. By the people who understand, they see that as an ability. Okay, they see that as being able to see things from a wider angle. If you see things from a wider angle, you see the whole picture. You can't be in denial. You can't be hiding behind a mask because you see yourself from a wider angle. I can just look at the whole picture, and there I am among everyone else. And here I am doing this, and here's the other person doing this and acting out. And here am I crying and going berserk and feeling laughed about and feeling ostracized from society, feeling stepped on, feeling thrown into the dumpster, called trash. A person who calls someone else trash is in a very, very low vibrational mental state. Someone who hurts another living being, verbally or physically, is in the lowest vibrational state that anyone can possibly be in. That's the total loser state. That is, I'm not judging it. I'm just saying the way it is. That's the way it is. That's the ultimate. That's hell. Okay, that is what people call hell. So that's a mental state of hell. People who hurt someone else, they are in a hellish misery in their minds because they're in a triple, quadruple pressure cooker. They're trying to appear leaned back. And how difficult does it get when they're trying so hard to appear to be leaned back and chilled when inside there's a hellish flame and lava going on and hatred. But they know that if they show the hatred, then other people will laugh about them. So they have to appear like the grazing deer who is injured. They have to appear not being hurt. They have to appear being chill. I see this. The chat rooms were extremely educating for me in this way. Being in, not just, you can't just be in a chat room for one day. You don't see enough. You have to you have to go through the whole. You have to endure it for several years. You have to go into a chat room like every day for several hours. And you'll learn, you'll see a pattern. If you really pay attention, if you look at it from above, you see the pattern. It doesn't matter who's in it. You see the different demographics, you can detect them, you know. You see right away who is who, and I'm not talking, this is not about, again, about some ethnicity or a specific religion or whatever. This is not about a prejudice type of thing. There are the exact same type of act outs that are coming from this group or that group, from this religion or that religion. So, exact same reactive patterns. They're just on different football teams. That's all it is. So, reactiveness. So I see which soul level. I see also which education level, of course, what kind of books they have read, if they have read any books at all, ever in their entire lives, what their interests are. Most men's interest is reproduction. And I'm not judging, I'm not saying this in order to put anyone down. This is just an observation. For most men and boys, everything is perceived through that filter of sexual pleasure. This woman is talking like this right now. She must want attention. Well, that's the only reason. She's suicidal. Oh, you drama queen. You just want attention. You want to get laid. She's suicidal, suffering, right? But the person perceives it as, oh, she's just a drama queen. She wants to get laid. So, oh, you're too old. You're too old for sex. Did that person ever ask for sex? No, but it's perceived as that. So, oh, you have a short haircut. Why don't you? Hey, you need to let your hair grow, because it's like, excuse me. No, I like my short haircut. I'm not here to get laid. So, everything is perceived through this lens. She's like, oh, how's she acting? She's like, oh, she's a dork. She'll never get laid. Maybe she doesn't want to get laid. Maybe, right? Maybe she's talking about something that's on her mind. Maybe she just wants to talk to people, to not be lonely. Loneliness, the word loneliness is perceived through the sexual lens. He is lonely. He doesn't get laid. No, he is lonely also for many other reasons. He is lonely because he's antisocial. He doesn't find friends, non-sexual friends. He doesn't find anyone because he's violent, chases everyone away. People chase people away with different behavior. Some people are doing accusations. I was thinking about, how do I make this video for my parents? First of all, I need to know 100% that I cannot be coming at them with a mind state of accusing. I've done that for a very long time. I don't want to do this anymore. I know this is completely unproductive, to come at someone with a mind state of accusations. That's what Eckhart also is talking about, and it's very clear. The ego likes to accuse, because the ego always wants to wash himself or herself clean with that action. The ego wants to always accuse someone so that she or he can stand tall and think of herself or himself as being innocent and better and pure, and the other one is the perpetrator. The other one is the bad guy. So that's an ego reaction. We're all in this together. I want to get into that video now for my parents in German, and I want to say it the way it is, just like I made these 3 videos, which are rocky and uncomfortable but honest. And I want to get to the core of my own mental suffering and everyone's mental suffering. And we can only do this by opening up, by becoming honest about it. The first step is to become honest. For most people, how can they even become honest about it if they don't even see it, if it's so unconscious, right? They can't. First step is to become aware. Oh, this was an act out. I didn't know. I thought I was enlightened. No, it's enlightened. Being enlightened is an act out. It's putting yourself into some kind of high stand, some kind of domination throne. It's an act out. The video is shining in this direction, so I want to, when I talk to my parents, I want to say it the way it is. This is how I feel. I love them. Even if they don't love me, that's something I can deal with. That's something, if they don't love me, then that's good. That's okay. That's their right. They have the right. They don't owe me love. My husband once said to me a long time ago, he said, your brother doesn't owe you anything. He doesn't owe you an email or anything. I had to think about this for a while. I was unconscious about it. I felt like I had this feeling of entitlement, that I'm his sister and he's supposed to love me. He's supposed to feel compassion for me. He's supposed to feel love. No, he's not. Okay. Those are all individuals, and they all have their own misery in their brains. My dad is one of those who acts out leaned back, but there's hell inside. And I am that hell trigger. I'm the daughter from hell. I will trigger that shit up, and that's why he runs fast away from me, very fast. Oh no, there's the daughter from hell. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna take off, and I'm gonna go to my rich best friend, and we're gonna have a blast. And just forget about the daughter from hell. Just forget about her. Just here, throw her into the dumpster. And from a wider angle, I can understand. The daughter from hell. So, yeah, that is what an unconscious father will do, who acts out and who also gets the red carpet rolled out for him. Then he'll walk on that red carpet. Thank you, all of you. You're helping me to act out and escape from my pain. It's cool, but that's not how we learn. That's not how we grow in our lives. If everything is just catered to us, right? So, anyway, take care. Peace and love for all living beings.